Mountain Resort closing today over concerns about a wildfire burning nearby. Those details just ahead.
Good morning. I'm Trevor Shirley live in Washington. President Joe Biden gives a rare solo news conference. Was it enough to calm concerns of some Democrats that he's not up for running for office again? I'll take a look at that coming up just ahead.
Good morning, I'm Gene Kang. Coming up next, it is a big dog summer. We're live here in Pasadena at the Humane Society, and you can adopt an adorable dog like this. Their event coming up. Hey, Mia, come on, get it. Splashing on the pool. Oh, maybe not. How about that one? There we go, on a hot day.
Great stuff. I'm Andy Reesmeyer. Coming up in entertainment, the star-studded morning continues. David Meltzer and Dane Cook joining us live in studio. It's going to be great. Don't want to miss it.
Good morning, happy Friday. I'm Kirk Hawkins filling in for Mark Kriske this morning, where we're seeing a bit of a cool down in your forecast finally. Still hot temperatures along the way, and low clouds and fog, a fairly dense marine layer along the coast today. We'll see a high of 74, 83 downtown LA, 99 in the San Fernando Valley. We have low clouds and fog, and then of course partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Look for a chance of some gusty winds in some areas. Orange County 84, 99 in the Inland Empire, and 112 today in the high desert. More details on a chance of thunderstorms now in your forecast. For now, Jessica, back to you.
Kirk, thank you. Calls for President Biden to bow out of the presidential race continue to mount, even after a pivotal news conference he held last night. There are more concerns about his cognitive health after some more gaffes. KTLA's Trevor Shirley live now in Washington, D.C. with the latest. Trevor, good morning.
Hey there, Jess. Good morning. You're right. During that news conference last night, the president made several notable flubs, but he insists that he is still in good enough shape to not only run for office, but carry out another term. For more than an hour, President Joe Biden answered reporters' questions, with his political future hanging in the balance.
I've got to finish this job. I've got to finish this job, because there's so much at stake.
More than a dozen elected Democrats have called on him to drop out of the race after last month's dismal debate performance, and even more have raised concerns privately.
The best way to assure them is the way I assure myself, and that is, am I getting the job done?
The president repeatedly said he is.
If I slow down, I can't get the job done. That's a sign that I shouldn't be doing it. But there's no indication of that yet. None.
The president gave detailed answers on foreign policy and vigorously defended his record. But there were also moments that will inevitably continue talk about whether he should drop out.
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she's not qualified to be president.
Supporters say last night's performance reinforced their decision to stick by the president.
I'm hoping that he put most of those questions to bed tonight and we can start talking about the issues.
But others say the party needs a stronger nominee.
I will just tell you that the polls are important. The probabilities attached to winning the White House and the Senate and the House are important.
Now, the New York Times is also reporting that as of today, several major Democratic donors have let a pro-Biden super PAC know that they plan to withhold roughly $90 million worth of donations as long as President Biden remains on the ticket. That's the latest here in Washington. We'll send it back to you guys in L.A.
Trevor, thank you. The testimony of Rust armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed will not take place today in the involuntary manslaughter trial of Alec Baldwin. The judge just excused the jury for the day to hash out a motion regarding new evidence. Key testimony yesterday seemed to undercut a claim that Baldwin has repeatedly made that he didn't pull the trigger. Prosecutors say the evidence shows Baldwin had to have pulled the trigger of the prop gun, which fired a live round, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins. Gutierrez-Reed was convicted earlier this year. She's currently serving an 18-month prison sentence in connection with the deadly shooting. A witness who manufactures reproductions of collectible firearms testified yesterday the gun could not fire without the pull of a trigger. Another witness responsible for marketing the gun that Baldwin used testified he'd never heard about customers of the revolver going off by itself. Closing arguments are expected next Friday. Baldwin has pleaded not guilty. He's also facing 18 months in prison if he's convicted.
The ongoing Vista fire burning in the San Bernardino National Forest, forcing the closure of the Mount Baldy Resort today. Fire growth has slowed a little after starting Sunday night. It has burned more than 2,800 acres. The flames are climbing across rugged terrain, making it hard for firefighters to get the upper hand on it. As of this morning, the fire is 13% contained. This hot weather, as we know, can be tough on our pets, but there are ways to help keep them cool.
KTLA's Gene Kang live in Pasadena for a pet adoption event where you can also get tips on keeping our furry friends comfortable this summer. Gene, good morning.
Good morning, Frank and Jessica. This is a plum assignment. This is amazing. I love dogs and cats. In fact, my dad is a veterinarian, so I've had almost every kind of dog, every breed. And this is Mia, absolutely wet but adorable. And this morning,